All right. Okay. Well, the game is officially out worldwide, May 21st. We did it. It's out. Everyone's got it. Well, not everyone. Not everyone's gonna get on a release day, but like, it's out for everyone on every platform: PS4, PS5, Xbox, PC, Switch. Switch, well, not Switch 2 yet, but there will be. It's out for everyone. So, I am not beating around the bush. Please do not spoil the game in the chat for new people because some people don't even have it in their hands yet. Early access period is over, so I was not as cautious with it because people who had early access were very kind. But now that the game's available, I do not care. If I see a spoiler in that chat, I'm on chapter 3 on my personal profile, so I'll know what's real and what's fake. If I see a spoiler in that chat, I will time you out. I do not care. There have been people waiting for this game for years. Hey Bucket, how's it going? I will. I do not have any remorse for people who spoil or ruin things. That they no. So, with that being said, today we are tackling Woodcutter and Carpenter, and then we are going to finish Chapter 1. And hopefully, you know, dive more into the story that is Fantasy Life I. Now, I'm currently on my personal profile on my PS5 because I had to play ahead. I am currently on chapter 4, I think. Now I think about it, I think I said 3, but I think I'm on 4. The game is kind of fast with its story progression. So I'm going to try and take this as slow as possible, but I do still want to show off the story because you get to open a lot of the game as the story progresses. Like, I feel like I've just started and there's so much to do. So that being said, let us go change our life. We are going to be Woodcutter first and then Carpenter. And I'm actually going to pick up the stuff in the chest this time because I feel like I need to do that. Alright. Woodcutter. Okay. So, Master Woodcutter journey starts today. Gotta learn the ABCs. Okay. We're gonna pick up our stuff here. So the new adventure is back. A lot of people that I talked to leading up to the game had a slight complaint with the new Adventurers pack, including the Flutter Charm giving more EXP over time. People were calling it like pay to win. Let me tell you, that's not the case at all. With or without the Flutter Charm, you can still get a decent amount of XP very quickly, especially early on. I think the Flutter Charm is going to be more useful on the higher levels. So it really doesn't make sense to be an opening item, but you know. We also got some cool items here. I'm probably going to use like 2 of them, but we're probably going to use these throughout the game. The Deluxe Edition. This is the cool stuff. Alright, so let me just take everything here. Alright, we got the Flutter Charm. This increases, it's a 10% XP earned. So every little bit of XP you get 10% more. So it's, again, I feel like it adds up over time. HP Potion Plus, so it heals 300 HP as opposed to 100, so that's very helpful. SP Potion Plus. Now, I understand why this was added in the game, because in the first game you were locked at 100 SP regardless. In this game you're not. You can increase your SP, so I can understand why this is here. And boy is it helpful. Let me tell you, on my personal profile, I crafted so many SP potions the second I got the recipe because I was depleting my SP like that every time. Whether I was fishing, mining, Not really woodcutting as often, mostly mining. Mining is probably the biggest SP depleter for me. I know Wizard and Hunter are real big SP takers with their special moves, but I don't really use the special moves as often because my combat has been kind of lackluster lately because I haven't really been progressing the story. But I do think it's going to take more SP as the game progresses. But as of now, mining is the huge SP drainer for me. So I crafted like 50 of the SP potions. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Let's go mine. Like I was set. So the SP potion plus is very helpful while you have the chance. So definitely hold on to these. Power aids. Okay. I have a little nitpick with the consumables and the buffs in this game. They're short. They're so short. In the first game, you ate like a really good meal. You were good for like 5 minutes. It was incredible. You were just hacking and slashing and taking out everybody. This is less than a minute. A minute if you're lucky. And I think the reason why is because A, they're plentiful, and B, combat is so fast in this game. I cannot think of a time where I was playing, granted the game's only been out for 4 days, but I can't think of any time while playing where I'm like, my god, this combat is taking forever. No. The combat is so fast paced. And if it is taking forever, I'm just not a high enough level yet. Like, I really haven't hit a point where combat is just like, oh my god, just die already. Like, it's like, I haven't done that. I clicked A too early. Resistance aid is the same as power aid, but instead of attack, it's defense. Life Cure Plus heals you to full, which is very nice, whereas regular Life Cures only heal you halfway. Great Bombs and Paralyzing Bombs, it's in the name, they're bombs. Fireworks and Courtship Fireworks. I have not figured out what I'm supposed to do with these yet, so I don't know what to do with them in this game either. Alright, this is what we're here for. This will not come in handy till later. And honestly, these are really cool to have, but their stats get overshadowed quickly. I don't understand why they gave you these so early on just to be, like, sidelined as soon as you made a stronger bronze sword. Like, it's honestly ridiculous. I think they were solely added for the cosmetic purpose because the stats do not last. Trip's helmet I think is really funny. I like that it doesn't have any special stats at all. It's just Trip's helmet. The ethereal girl's dress. I'm like 99% sure this is supposed to be Yulia. But I haven't seen, heard, or like gotten any info from where I am so far that she's even in the game. So I'm hoping I didn't just spoil myself there, but I'm 99% sure that's Yulia. Same with the sandals. The archaeologist hat, this is basically Edward's outfit. You have the hat, the coat, and the boots. Actually, both me and Senior Bucket both agree. Edward gives Professor Layton vibes. So, level 5, you're really hammering home the one true theme there. But again, there's no armor to these. They don't give any stats. They're just cosmetic. So, again, with the deluxe edition, you really weren't getting a whole lot of buffs. It was just a cosmetic upgrade, which is why I liked it so much. I kind of don't like when RPGs give people who pay more money a buff or a bonus that can help them in the game. Like, that's not what an RPG does. RPGs are meant to help you grind, not help you win. That's not... no. So you can use those outfits you just got there, and you can put them on your character at any time. So if I really wanted to, I could change my woodcutter outfit to the archaeologist. And I'm going to do that just like... where's... oh, he doesn't have gloves. Okay. Yeah, his whole thing's one piece. Where are his boots? There they are. There we go. Now I'm an archaeologist. Hope they give something like Princely set as code soon. That would be interesting. They have a gift set. They have a gift mechanic added here. So I wouldn't be surprised if level 5 drops like codes throughout the months of this game's release. Maybe some sort of like event going on or something. Because unlike the first game where they just had every code just drop all at once and you had data miners go nuts for them, I feel like they're going to do a little bit more of a Pokemon thing where they have like events go on their social media page and then they were like, use this code to get this item. So, I don't know. We'll see. There's probably already codes out there and I just haven't been looking. Alright. So now that I've got my archaeologist outfit on, this makes no sense for woodcutting. I probably should put this on the mining life, but too late with that. Now, this is really funny. So, the very first bit of gameplay we got of the final build of the game was an English, voice-acted, English text, everything, of the woodcutter life. So when I played on my personal profile for the first time, and I picked woodcutter, I was like, oh yeah, I know this entirely. I know the entire thing because I didn't miss out on anything because it was entirely English voice acting. So I was just like, why have I seen this before? I've never played this game. And it wasn't until that moment clicked, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the thing they showcased in the trailer. Got it. But with that being said, I'm not skipping it. This is a showcase. This is the content creation thing. I'm showing everything I can. Sunshiny day, time to chop away. Like, yeah. So Leela is a high-pitched singer that I cannot hit those notes. So I'm just gonna let these on screen. Doing all tutorial quests as well. So every life quest, I am doing the tutorials, yes. But I plan on spreading them out. So today is going to be Woodcutter and Carpenter, and then we're going to finish Chapter 1, and then I don't want to spoil anything. When I go to, when I, you know, go work on more lives, we'll work on more lives with that. But today is just going to be woodcutting and carpenter. I feel like we have enough combat lives under our belt, we have enough gathering lives under our belt, that we can explore the world and actually take advantage of stuff that happens. Because if you just pick one life and go in the story, you're not going to be able to do a whole lot. So that's why I picked one from each. I picked a combat, a gathering, and a crafting. But we're going to pick two more. We're going to pick a woodcutting and carpenter because there's a lot to do in that open world. I mostly just got all of them over with yesterday except for the unlockables. Yeah, the unlockable ones, the farmer and artist. Yeah, I don't know how to get them. I know how to... Okay, I know how to get them, but I don't know how to get to the point to get them. Like, I know the steps, or I know the end goal. I just don't know how to get to that end goal, because where I am in the story, I feel like I should have it. And I feel like I'm missing something. So I don't know. I'll probably do like a deep dive tonight of my game on the PS5 and just try and find it, because I'd like to get apprentice in everything. I'm currently apprentice in every life in the game except for those two, because I don't have them. Nice to meet you, Matt. I'm Lilo, the woodcutter master. The woodcutter's life is pretty straightforward. You cut down trees and collect the wood. But this life requires great strength and endurance. So what do you say? Think you have what it takes to chop trees with the best? Yeah! I certainly hope so. Haha, you sure seem ready to me. I'll have my apprentice chop and explain your first assignment. Where is Chop? That's strange. He was here just a minute ago. Guess he must be outside. Once you find him, make sure you talk with him. I'll be rooting for you. You can skip the tutorial. We are going to keep playing. Alright, Song for the Foresight. Now, honestly, the tutorial missions aren't even that long. Unlike the first game, where some of them dragged. You can probably do every single tutorial in this game. If you really sat down and did it, you could do all 12 tutorial lives in like 20 minutes. Like, it does not take a long time to do it. Granted, I don't mean like speeding through them. Like, if you just keep mashing through all the cutscenes, you can probably do it a lot faster. But if you like read all the dialogue, didn't skip any cutscenes, actually put the like time into doing all the abilities, you could probably do all 12 lives in 20 minutes. Like, it's not hard to do. Honestly, I kind of wish I had done a whole stream where I just did every single life, but I liked the idea of splitting it up because it gave me more of like a showcase thing. Like, I was spotlighting 2 lives, and that was the goal. But maybe for one of these, I might just have one stream where I just tackle the rest of them in one fell swoop. Maybe I'll do that when I come back. All right. So you're Matt. I'm Chopping. For now, I'm Miss Lila's apprentice, but someday I'm going to be a master woodcutter. Once I become a life master, I'm going to ask my love, Meza, to marry me. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Miss Lila told me about your first assignment. Cut a few of the oak trees going around here and bring me 3 oak logs, okay? Okay. I can't snap with my left hand. I can snap with my right hand, but I snap wrong. I get criticized for this, so I don't know why, but I snap with my thumb and index finger, and it seems to work just fine. I don't understand the middle finger thing. I really don't. I've always snapped with my index finger and thumb, but I can only do it with my right hand. My left hand, nothing. Even if I snap the right way, nothing. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. On top of being born without a sense of smell, I was built incorrectly, I feel like. Okay, do you know how to use an axe? Go ahead and practice first. Don't want you hurting yourself. Alright, so how to cut wood. Same thing as mining, just with a tree. It's the same thing. Woodcutting consumes SP. Triangle attack uses more SP than the X attack. Be careful, you run out of SP, you won't be able to do anything. Alright, chop. Let me know when you're finished, alright? Real quick, though, I'm very curious. I've definitely picked up an axe before. Aha! I got a pine axe! Let's go! I was hoping I had something that was a little more advanced than the borrowed axe. This is gonna be a snap. Alright. And chop. Let's go. Look at that. I already got 3. I only need to chop down 1 tree. Alright, I'm gonna keep going though. Because I need XP. Alright, I don't have sweet spot search for woodcutter, so I gotta be very careful here. God, you don't know what you have till you lost it. I don't think I can play the first game knowing I can't do sweet spot search. That is such an awesome mechanic. Very glad they added something like that, because that's annoying. Having to go... Oh, okay, first try. Yay, leveled up. I'm level 3. Alright. Now, I could, if I wanted to, equip the floater charm, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Again, there's no point this early in the game. It is something useful later on. People who use it in the beginning are getting good XP, sure, but, I mean, you're wasting a charm slot where you could be, you know, putting something like a durable charm or something that could raise SP or something that could help with magic defense. Like, something to give you more XP is great, But this early on, when like enemies and gathering only give you like 7 XP, all right, good job, you got 10% more. But no, when you get to like higher area levels and things are giving you like 50 XP a drop, that is when the Flutter Charm will come in handy. It's all about mathematics. Oh, that was depressing. Come on. Chop. Alright. And chop. Alright, cool. Level 4. Alright, skill board's down here. Alright, so I could increase my woodcutting. Don't think I need to. From where I'm at, I don't think I need to. I think I'm going to raise my critical hit rate. Because until I get Sweet Spot Search, it's not something not something I'm relying on. I'm relying more on Luckies than I am on Sweets. So 5% damage to Sweet Spots could be useful, but I gotta find those first. So I feel like I'm just gonna do... I'm actually gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out on using my XP. Or my skill board things. So I was wrong. I think I said it in the very first stream that I don't think you can respec your skill points because I couldn't find a respec button on this menu. So I assumed you could get everything. I was proven wrong. I will not say when it is because spoilers, but it is a thing. There is a way to reset your skill board to 0. You get all your skill points back so you can use them as you see fit, but there is a way to do it. And it's costly. In the long run, it's costly. It doesn't seem like much at first until you take into account that it's 1 for every life. And there are 14 lives in this game, so once again, mathematics. Alright, you're a natural. A funkier axe sounded perfect from here. We woodcutters make a living by cutting down trees and selling the timber. So your next task is to sell those oak logs and earn yourself some dosh. You can sell your haul to the material shop and attorney in village. Let's head there now. Alright, cool. I'm like pretty sure the I'm like I don't know for sure. I don't think the cutscene would change. I don't think the cutscene would change because I'm using a pine axe. I think I still have the borrowed axe in the cutscenes. I don't know. Excuse us, we have some materials to sell. Oh, fantastic! You have oak logs! I got way more than that. Well, actually, I just have oak logs, you're right. Your timing couldn't be better. Stock's running low, so I'll buy them from you at a special price. Do we have a deal? $200. My apologies, I'm the one that bought up his entire stock. No need to apologize. I'm glad to have your business. You've been able to fix your roof yet, Jay? All that's left is to finish the beams. Oh, all that's left is to finish the beams. But you wouldn't happen to have any sturdy palm logs in stock, would you? Ah, I'm afraid not. Those are pretty rare. Can only be harvested from powerful palm trees. If any woodcutter were to chop one of those down, they'd be the talk of the town. The talk of the town? Really? This could be my big chance to impress Meza. Jay, don't you worry. I'll find you the sturdy palm log that you need. Can you explain to me what the game is about? Yes. I don't know why I took a long to answer there. I would say it's a slow life plus RPG. So basically, without getting into like a lot of spoiler territory, you are essentially an archaeologist assistant who has discovered this uncharted, deserted island, and in the scuffle of a conflict with a giant dragon, you are separated from said archaeologist and sent to the same island, however, in a different time. I don't actually know if they say how long the gap is yet. I know they say it eventually, but I don't think they say it until like chapter 2 or 3, so I won't say how long the gap is. But the idea behind this is similar to the first game, where you are basically jobless, picking numbers of roles called lives. You have your combat lives being paladin, mercenary, hunter, and wizard. I think it's called magician in the sequel. You have your gathering lives, such as miner, woodcutter, angler, and newly added farmer, which I have not played yet because I can't unlock it. And then you have your crafting lives, blacksmith, carpenter, tailor, alchemist, and newest one, artist. Again, haven't played it because I can't unlock it. But the way I would explain what this game is think Animal Crossing meeting Stardew Valley. And the reason why I picked Stardew Valley is because there is so much more to that game than just farming, and a lot of people I've talked to have disagreed with that part of the opinion because you can't farm the same way you do in Stardew Valley, and that's not what I mean. Stardew Valley is so much more than what a farming simulator is, because below the surface there is story elements, there's a hidden lore, there's combat, there's a like growing relationship with villagers. Like it is so much more than just I farm crops, I sell crops. Is it a remaster from the 3DS? No, this is a sequel. This is a long awaited sequel. The first game came out in 2012 in Japan and 2014 in the US, so it's been a long time. There was an in-between kind of game called Fantasy Life Online that was a mobile app that was shut down very quick. I don't even know if I even got a chance to play long, but it was unfortunately shut down. It did have some after the first game kind of storylines, so I guess you could call it a sequel, but this really is the Fantasy Life 2, essentially. So it's not a remaster. Sadly, we don't have a remaster of the first game. There's one and only one version of it, and it is the 3DS. There is, however, and I have covered it on my channel, there is a an HD texture pack of the first game made by a Fantasy Life content creator named King Goose, and it is absolutely beautiful. It makes the 3DS game look like a Game Boy Advance game in comparison. It's actually incredible. But no, this is a sequel to the first game. Where it lies timeline-wise, I cannot tell you. Cannot as in will not, because it is a spoiler. It is a spoiler. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go report to Leela so I can tell her about the palm bean thing. Yo, Leela, do I got some news for you? Would you recommend it for a new person? Yes, absolutely. The game is great for newcomers. If you've never heard of the series, if you've never played an RPG or never played Fantasy Life in general, this game is perfect because it really does play like a first in its series. Like there's so much to this game that I've introduced some of my friends who have never played Fantasy Life to this game specifically, and they're like, "Oh wow, this game looks great. I kind of want to go back and play the first one." Like, you don't even need to play the first one to enjoy this game. There are going to be some details and some characters that you might not recognize, and people who have played the first game might get more enjoyment out of it, but I don't think you need to play the first one to play this game. And I feel like that might be why it took 10 years for this game to come out, because they kind of needed to wait for the Fantasy Life radar to once again disappear from everyone's collective memory. Not me, the level 5. It never left my head. Fantasy Life's been part of my life for God knows how long at this point. Alright, so that's what you two are up to. Miss Leela, can you tell us where powerful palm trees grow? I'm not telling. But Miss Leela,
Okay.
you're the one who took this job on. You have to find those trees yourself. Yeah, that seems fair. Has to be some clues where we can find them. Ooh, I think I got it. I'll be right back. If I had to guess, I'd say Chopin's heading to the fountain in the capital. Would you recommend Nintendo Switch or the PC? That's a good question. I would say... Personally, I would recommend the PC version. But that's because I'm playing on it right now. Nintendo Switch definitely has its charm, especially with the portability aspect. But if you have a Steam Deck, you can play this portably. But I really do think the PC version is better than the Switch. But I also don't want to say don't buy the Switch version, because the Switch version is going to definitely get a lot of the love, being that it's a Nintendo game. It's going to be a Nintendo product. It's going to be a Nintendo distributed item. It's probably going to get the most love. So I would say don't judge on graphics alone, because cartoon graphics we see. Maybe not on the Switch 1. Switch 2, maybe, but I feel like the Switch 1, and I did find this really funny. The Switch 1's gameplay trailer that they showed back in 22, I think. The Switch gameplay trailer they showed looked nothing like what the game is now. And I think it's really interesting that leading up to it, they strictly showed PS5 footage. They did not bother hiding it. Either it was PS5 footage or PC footage with a controller plugged in, because you had the controller, like over here. Oh, well, now at the spacebar, can I move my mouse? But you had the controller, X, basically, there. So it was clearly it wasn't the Switch build. What about the multiplayer? Yeah, so that definitely took a back seat in this game, I feel like. Now, granted, the first game's multiplayer wasn't that groundbreaking either, so I can't imagine they did anything different. One of the things that I do like about the multiplayer in this one is it really kind of plays like almost Final Fantasy like, where you have your party, you have your multiplayer party, and you can kind of give people gear if you'd like. You can deal with NPCs in single player too, but the multiplayer exclusively locks you out of story quests and crafting and placing stuff down, so it's kind of mostly a let's go kill monsters in the open world kind of thing, which honestly, that's kind of all you need. If you're playing multiplayer in an RPG, 9 times out of 10, you're exploring the world. You're not doing the story. If you wanted to do the story and play multiplayer, then you would just do remote play. Like, that's it. If you choose online play and you're wanting to do the story, you're playing the wrong game. I personally think. I don't think I've ever played an RPG online multiplayer and progressed the story. The only game that comes to mind, and it is a really bad example, but the only game that comes to mind is Marvel's Avengers. That is the only game I can think of where I turned online matchmaking on to progress some boss fights. And that was such an underutilized game. Yes, agreed. Agreed. The game could have been so great, and it was so not. I lost $60. Oh. Yeah, it was a disappointment. It really was. I enjoyed the story. I thought it was really good. Nolan North will always have my heart as one of the best voice actors in video game video game media. Nolan North will always hold one of the top spots for me. So I was very happy to see him as Iron Man. And Troy Baker, that's another top tier. So the voice cast was incredible, and that's what sold me. Also, it being a Marvel Avengers game signed me up. But it was just so short. Like, I never expected a game about the Avengers to be done in 2 hours. Like, it was so short. Granted, it took me longer than 2 hours because I did side quests, I leveled up, I did skills, but I went back to replay it not long after the controversy and all that stuff died down because the game was officially dead. I went back and played it from the story mode, put it on the hardest difficulty, wanted to give myself a challenge. I finished the story in 2.5 hours. Like, it's short. It's short. If you just went from one A to the next A and didn't do the vaults or the side stories or the hive vaults or any side quest in the area, and you just went from A to A to A to A to A, less than 3 hours. It was so short. Combat was fun, but it wasn't really that good. And I agree, $60 for that? Come on. And it was Square. This was Crystal Dynamics and Square. Like, you can't make a better game? As for the graphics, the idea of the game, the characters looked... Yeah. They really released it at the wrong time, I feel like. They released it at the height of the MCU, so when everyone was expecting MCU level design and we got not that, they really shot themselves in the foot there. If they released the Marvel Avengers game, around the time of the Avengers cartoon, that was on Disney XD, not the good one, but the one that I think that was called like Avengers Assemble, the one that was kind of gearing more towards MCU status. They released it around that time. I don't think the game would have gotten as bad as the rap as it did. But they released it during the MCU's highest peak, the Infinity Saga. So everyone expected it to be at that level, and it wasn't. I'm not reading the dialogue here, mostly because it's music, but I'm not really reading the dialogue much. Forest Lady, guide me with my love's heart, hear my plea. Sorry, I got a message. only one decent Marvel game that the Marvel game of Star-Lord. Oh, you mean the Guardians of the Galaxy game? Yes, that game was incredible. I wish we gotten like more of that game. That came out around my birthday too, which was just the icing on the cake, pun intended. But yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy game was incredible. Would you recommend waiting for it to go on sale? Fantasy Life? Or Guardians of the Galaxy? Tutorial jobs request a little formulaic. Oh, 100% Bucket. 100%. 100%. Formulaic. 100%. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. Would recommend waiting for you on sale. This game. Oh, I mean, entirely up to you. I don't want to tell anybody to buy a game at full price if they're not fully committed to getting the game. If you're like on the fence about it, then yeah, definitely wait for it to go on sale. But I mean, I am extremely biased, so my opinion is going to have absolutely no impact whatsoever, because I'm just going to say buy the game. How much life has it got after you finish the story? I haven't finished the story yet, so I don't know. When I buy games, I finish them. There's not much to do afterwards. The first game had a ton of content post-story, because the story was essentially a side quest. I really felt it. If you play the first game, the Tale of Lunares, as they call it, the fandom dubbed it side story, because it is so it is so much like, I don't even know what word I would use. There's so much to do after that, and so much to do during it. I mean, look at this. I'm in chapter 1, and I've done 4 streams. Or 3, and I'm doing a 4th one now. There's so much to do that isn't progressing the story. So I feel like once you finish the story, you're going to have a ton of stuff to do. Guess my singing chops aren't sharp enough after all. Have faith, young woodcutter. Again with these cramped fountains. I have a theory on this one, but I won't spoil this yet. But I have a theory on this. And Senior Bucket, I want to hear your opinion too when I do say my theory, because I know how far you are in the game as well. So I have my thoughts on this. Again with these cramped fountains. The statue, it's talking. Is that you, Forest Lady? Yes, it is I. Your lyrics were dreadful, but your singing voice isn't half bad, so I thought I'd do you a favor. You're singing about wanting to find some powerful palm trees, right? Well, they grow along the coast, near the road that runs between Eternia Village and the royal capital. Still, there's no guarantee you'll be able to cut them down by yourself. Bye now. Thanks for the help, Forest Goddess. Just making soup. Oh, enjoy your soup, Dragon. Also, hi, Surge and Dragon. I completely didn't. I forgot to say hi to you guys. My bad. My bee. Nice. Now we know where the palms are. You'll help me. You'll help me, won't you? Yes, I will. All right, let's check out the coast along the road. About to boot up something to play for a bit. All right, sounds good, man. Let's go to the coast along the road and go chop down some trees. Hey, Border! Sorry, you put it in all caps, so I feel like I should respond in all caps. Hey, Border! I'm doing great. How are you, man? How are you doing? I have been playing the game on my PS5 profile, so I've been playing the story. The story is incredible. Try to guess how much hours I got in the game, knowing it's been out for like 80 hours, man. Oh, I'm very curious. I only have 15 on my personal one, so I'm very curious. I'm gonna go with 37. 37. I'm gonna highball it there. 60. Oh, wow, I was not... Wow, 60. Way to go, Border. Now, without spoiling anything, I got every class maxed. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, there's that. Without spoiling anything, what chapter number are you on? Don't say what you're doing, just what chapter number. Oh, you're finished with the story. Okay, you're finished with the story. Wow, okay, that's incredible. Since hour 18, since hour 16. Wow. That's, wow, okay. That's great. Alright, before we get to work, I have woodcutting technique to teach you. This is the sweet spot. Yeah, see, that'd be great if I knew where they were. Alright, real quick. I'm checking something. I could have sworn... I did not. I thought I clicked it. I must have backed out. There we go. Save changes. Alright, because I was like, is it me or is the text going unusually slow? I'll be lurking if you need any tips or help. I appreciate it, Border. Thank you very much. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Sweet spot. Let's go. Hey, yeah. Oh, man. Hey, yeah. Oh, I just dropped that tree on Chopin's head. Damn. We did it. We got a sturdy palm log. Blah, words. Let's get this to Jay right away. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get this to Jay right away. Wow, there's no mistaking it. This is the fabled sturdy palm log. Thank you so much. Here's your reward. 500 dosh. Well, I better be going. I have a roof to fix. Once I'm finished, you're welcome to visit my place anytime. I'm gonna carry on watching you while I play on my 3D... While I do my 3D Pikachu. Do my 3D Pikachu. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Head back and tell Miss Leela with all we've done, you definitely passed the test. Hey, you're right about that. Huh? Miss Leela, how'd you get here?
Okay.
Spirits told me where you were. Also told me about your good deed, Chopin. I do 3D printing. Oh, that's dope! I know someone who does 3D printing. They've churned out some really cool stuff. I actually had him make me a there's like a red hood. I have like a red hood helmet, but the eyepieces weren't perfect. So I asked him to 3D print that thing, and I sent him the cartridges, and unfortunately they weren't compatible with what he had, so I was unable to do it. But he's shown me what he's like 3D printed before. I've actually seen the 3D printer in action. They are insane. These things are incredible. What you can do with a 3D printer, they are nuts. Like, technology has really upped its game. Alright, let's evaluate your progress. Alright, well that took longer than expected because I got sidetracked with conversations. So the Carpenter one, I'll probably, just... I'll cut to the chase in the Carpenter ones. Wow, that took a long time. Alright, congratulations on order, you're now a fledgling woodcutter. Alright, cool. Oh no, cover your ears quick! Yeah, she's gonna sing. Tee-hee. Isn't music therapeutic? Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Sure is, Leela. Ouch. I need to go home and rest now. Well, it is nighttime, so, you should go do that. Keep up the good work, and be sure to let me know once you've felled a bunch more trees. I mean... Yeah, I guess I can. I don't really see why I have to do that, considering the fact that, I don't think any request requires me to do that. Oh, wait, no, I'm dumb. That's a different... Nope, okay. I was like, why don't you tell you when I chop down more trees? And I realized this is what she means. Chopping down these trees. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now that we're finally a fledgling, I can get this, which I need desperately. Alright, sweet spot search. Let's go. While woodcutting, press square to display an icon to help you locate tree sweet spot. Yeah, it's like my favorite skill in this game. Very glad they added that mechanic. Alright. And now let's get Carpenter under our belt, and then we shall turn in the 10,000 dash, which we have more than enough. Wonder what change made them to require... Wonder what changed to make them require excellence. Oh!
What is it, darling? What can I do for you?
I mean... I don't really know. Because in the first game, excellence were just a nice little bonus. Because when you got excellence, you got more materials. So I guess in this game, since materials are not as plentiful, excellence would be a more useful skill. I can tell you guys if you want. Wait. Do you have like a lore answer or do you have a level 5 answer? Because now I'm confused. I thought the question was what changed to make them require excellence as a quest. But if you have like an in-lore universe answer, I'm intrigued. But if you have like a level 5 director step forward to tell you why they made the change, I can tell you how crafting and gathering worked for quest. Oh, okay. No, I know that. I know that. I thought you were saying that. Okay, I assumed Bucket's question was what changed to make them require excellence, as in the first game, you didn't need to do an excellent to get your life rank increased, whereas in this game, that is a required quest. You have to get excellence on certain things to get credit. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm only reading the chat. Hey, everybody, want to be my apprentice? Yep. Good. Then let me ask you this. Do you like the smell of sawdust? I get it, buddy. I love it too. Being a carpenter is about making all kinds of stuff with wood, from weapons to furniture, using your tools in one hand and lumber in the other. As long as you just have a saw, anyone can be a carpenter. See? Watch this. He's holding on to nothing. Let me guess, you want to become an apprentice too? Oh, there's Meza, I don't want to say woman, but I also don't want to say child. We're just gonna say character. The character that Chopin has a crush on. One of Mr. Is it Daiku or Deku? I'm gonna go Daiku. Unless Deku, like, would. Actually makes more sense now that I think about it. But I thought that was spelled with an E. I don't know. They don't say their names. Despite this game having voice acting, they don't say their names. Seed seems to be a bit occupied right now, so I'll take things from here. First off, I'd like you to make some lumber. Of course, it would be easiest just to go to the market and buy the logs we need. But since it's your first time, let's go get them from the woodcutters instead. It's a good opportunity to introduce you to them. I have already met them. The woodcutter master house is north of here. I'll take you there. It's right across the street. Well, I can't see it because the camera angle, but I can visit. It's right there. Comfy sofa, specially made. Alright. There it is. Hey, Choppin', long time no see. I feel like we just talked. Phew, another great day felling trees. You're certainly working hard again today, Choppin'. Oh, Meza! Hello! Isn't the weather wood today? Isn't the weather good today? This is Choppin'. He's the woodcutter master's apprentice. Oh, Matt, how's it been? Trying your hand at carpenter this time, huh? Good luck. Huh. I wonder if that would have changed if I picked carpenter first. Dang, that's a missed opportunity. I may need to experiment with that. Hey, Choppin', could you spare us a few logs again? Of course. Anything for you, Meza. Obtained 3 oak log. Thank you for all you do, Choppin'. We appreciate it. Anyway, better take these logs back to Teach. He'll be waiting for us. I like to... Man, I can't... I wish the camera angle was a bit more 3D. It's just kind of up, down, about that far. And then I can go kind of 3D. But I kind of wish it was, like, further down. I think there was some things that are like in the first game. Probably should be a little careful from what I understand. There's only one save file. Yes, there's only one save file. There is a cross-save feature where you can pick up your game on another console if you do that. But then that file becomes the file for your game. So it's a little bit of a downer considering the first game had 3 profiles. Hence why I made my personal one on my PS5 a separate profile. If I could do multiple ones, then I would totally do grinding of this game off screen on my PS5, but I can't do that. Because if I do, I lose that profile. And I've put so much time into the PS5 one already. Like, I love this game. I can't wait to play more of it. Alright, I'll share the recipe for making oak lumber. Try it for yourself. Let me know how it goes. Alright. Ooh, actually, real quick. Darn it, thought I got a saw. Alright. Switch multiple profile. Yeah, that would be the way around it. That would be the way around it. Same with PS5 if I really wanted to. I could just add a profile to my PS5. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably what they wanted you to do. Yeah, good thinking, Bucket. Good thinking. This is why you've got that VIP badge. Helping me out even when I don't even know I need help. Alright, oak lumber, let's go. Switch graphics are not up to par though. Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm waiting for the Switch 2 version. If I'm going to get this on the Switch, if I'm going to get this on a Switch console, I'm waiting for the Switch 2. Because, I 100% agree. I've seen people already playing it on Switch. Yikes! Yikes! Doesn't seem to tell you to use other tools before quest completion. Yeah. I've gotten used to crafting. The spinning the joystick still sucks, but I've gotten used to crafting. All right, well I got my lumber. Oh, nice work, buddy. I'm getting the warm fuzzy just looking at this. The lumber you make from logs can be used from crafting other items, or you can take it to the market and sell it when you need dosh. Lumber made from higher quality logs can be sold for a hefty price. That means the better you get at carpentry, the more dosh you'll make. Ever accidentally run out of sets? Not yet. I've gotten to 0 left when I've completed it, but I've never run out of sets in the process of crafting. Oh god, I hope I don't. I'm guessing that's a possibility, but oh no. Your next test, what should we do? Well, I'm guessing since the mission is called a special sofa, yeah, I was gonna say, custom furniture, yeah, I need to make a sofa. Order from a nice lady who lives in the capital, the one everyone calls Mama. Yep, that's the one. Got my hands full with other orders, I haven't got around to it yet. I got it. For your next test, I'm gonna have you complete this order. What? Teach, you can't just pass off your work to a novice. Well, it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. We can worry about that later. Huh. Never change, Teach. Alright, I'll give him a hand. The order comes from Mama, who lives in the House of Cats, near the Stonemasons Plaza. You should go ask her for more details. House of Cats. Alright. I like how it's nighttime, and yet all of the stuff is going on like it's daytime. I have selected wrong object to carpenter tutorial at first. Seems it actually takes away crafting items. Yeah, it does do that. Because what was I doing? I think I was making like a bronze pickaxe or something in my other game. And I messed up like 2 of them in a row. And I was like, just restart this one. This is a wash. And it said at the bottom where it's like crafting items will not be returned. And I was like, oh no. So unlike the first game where it didn't penalize you, the second game does? Oh no! It does return some of your materials, but yeah, no, unfortunately it does not. It does penalize you if you do mess up the order. So it is more of a risk to do higher level craftings in hopes of getting it right. They have that recommended thing at the bottom for a very good reason, because if you're below it, you're risking your items. Hey, Miss Mama, we heard you placed a special order for furniture. Tell us more about what you were looking for? Oh yes, my little angel needs a special sofa where he can relax. But you see, Angel here has very sophisticated tastes in furniture, especially sofas. Right, I need a sofa that won't get worn down no matter how much I scratch it. And if anyone knows how to make relaxing furniture, it's Daiku. That's why I trusted him with the order. Relaxing sofa. Huh. Right, I know just the thing. Isn't there now earlier remake option as well? Wait, what? Isn't there now early remake option? Earlier remake option. You mean like an autocraft? Is that the autocraft one? Client wants a comfy relaxing sofa. Think our best option would be a bespoke tropical sofa. Make it the way Teach does. The sofa will feel so good. Once you sit down, you won't want to get back up. Our only problem is a bespoke The bespoke tropical sofa requires fluffy fabric, special material that can't be bought in any store. Of course not. Seems to be an option to remake items listed late in skill trees. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Special materials that can't... Okay, I know that. Oh, the Tailors Guild in the Eternia Village. They might be able to help us. Matt, could you go to the Tailors Guild and ask about the fabric? While you're out, I'll prepare the other materials. Once we have everything we need, we can hit the workbench. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Now, see, this makes me wonder. I am a tailor. I have done the tailor thing before. Are they gonna recognize me? I have my questions. Will I get my answers? Oh, welcome back, Matt. You're a carpenter. Yep, okay. I got my answer. Interesting. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, level 5. Alright. Very, very cool. Very cool. Reactive cutscenes. You don't see a lot of those. Nice. Welcome back, Matt. Welcome back, Matt. You're a carpenter now, huh? Well, you've been busy. You here to see Madame Sue? Sorry, she's out. Come back another time. I guarantee if I walked out that door right now and teleported to Life Master, she would be here. You're here because you need fluffy fabric? Lucky you. Madame Sue just taught me how to make fluffy fabric. I'll get some ready for you. Just a moment. I'll have it ready as soon as your screen fades to black. Wow, another fourth wall break. I like the fourth wall breaks. They're fun. And voila, finished. Obtained fluffy fabric. Dope. On your personal On your personal progress, how much have you done in that place? Smart. Not a lot. Not a lot. Mostly because I didn't want to get too far in the story and have to go into my PC version and accidentally blurt something out. So I'm trying to keep my PC and PS5... I'm not sure why I did that, but PS5's over there. Trying to keep my PC and PS5 relatively on the same page, so I don't accidentally blurt something out that I shouldn't. Alright, Mezzo, what's up? You got the fluffy fabric? That's great news. Let's get right to work on that bespoke tropical sofa. Here's the recipe and other materials you'll need. I'll be right here if you need anything. Alright, cool. Over here, middle, and then over here, and then third, middle, middle. Alright, not bad. Could be a lot better, but not bad. It is my tutorial one, so I'm gonna make a basic stuff. Level 2, yay! Isn't the name mentioned in promo materials? Yeah, it is. And I think I've said it. Now that I think about it, I think I've even said the name. Crafting actions are rated on a 4-tier scale. I cannot believe you can miss. That is nuts. Higher crafting ability, the rating of your crafting, and the rating of your crafting actions, the faster the completion gauge fills. Work efficiently and aim for that perfect success. Alright. Level 2. Probably gonna do my XP earned so I can get more stuff. Hello, Meza. There's the sofa. That delicate woodwork, the cushioning. Wow, Miss Mama's gonna love this for sure. Yeah, but it's not for Mama, it's for the cat. Hello there, how's my order going? This can't be. Does the name of naming your island change the name of the past island? No. I named my island on my PS5 build. It does not change the island name for the past. And honestly, that makes sense. Considering that you named it in the present, why would they name it in the past? So no. It is still called Mysteria Island. It's still Eternia Village. All that stuff stays the same no matter what you name it in the present. Which you can change. You can change the name of the island if you aren't happy with it. And I might change mine because, yeah. Lucky coincidence. Yeah, I guess so. Fabric doesn't fray when I claw it. Doesn't get covered in fur when I nuzzle it. This is amazing! Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow, it spoke English. Whoops, got my wires crossed there. That's hilarious. How wonderful, my little angel just adores it, and learned how to speak, too. Thank you so much, Matt. Here's your reward for the fine work. 500 Dash. That's how you know the mission is done. Now the sofa's finished, I'd like to have it shipped to my house. We'll be waiting with excitement. Thankfully, I don't have to do that. Wahaha, the carpenter couldn't be more proud. Great job, buddy. Well, this carpenter couldn't be more proud, okay. That means Matt passed the test, right, Teach? Oh, sure. Right. Well, let's see how you're doing. Booyah. Alright, cool. Ranked up to fledgling.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, buddy. Matt, you're now a fledgling carpenter. Let's go! No need to rush, though. Just keep giving it your best, one day at a time. Looking forward to your next project. Learn new recipes of a fledgling carpenter. Obtained oak saw. Nice. Yeah, oddly enough, don't have a better saw in my inventory already, despite all the grinding I did. Shocking, to be sure. Alright. Brings my carpentry to 101. I don't think I have anything useful. Yeah, I just equipped my hunter stuff, and I'm gonna take that flutter charm off. Yeah, I just equipped my hunter gear. Interesting, that's my best stuff is my hunter's gear? Wow, okay. No flutter charm. Brand new. Why no flutter? Because I don't want to get the increased XP right now, because I don't want to do that. It raises my defense a little bit too, but I mean that XP thing really does. I don't know. I don't really want to equip that one right now. I do, however. Even though the Knapdragon sword is a weaker sword, I want to put the Knapdragon as my cosmetic. So I can have a really cool... Is it just weapons? I think it's just weapons. Okay. Alright. Have you run into lag spikes? Streaming it? Yes. On my personal one and PS5? No. Streaming it? Yes. But I genuinely thought that was because it was my computer. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, if we go to our quests here, let me just knock out these real quick. If we go to our quest here, we have a quest from, I almost called her Pam. We have a quest from Annie Ann. And telling us to basically confront this shady person. Eek! I've been found! Taking his sweet time running away.
What gives?
Hey, they ran away. Come back here. You seriously couldn't catch that? Alright, let's go get him. Boing. Boing. Did she mention a love yet? Thought that was earlier. She did mention something. I don't remember off the top of my head. But she does mention something with that. I just can't remember when it was. I'm sorry, I didn't bump into you on purpose, I swear. Oh man, a monster attack? This guy's not having a great day. Let's help him out. Indeed, Trip. But how shall we help him? With our bow? Yeah, that's fine. With our bow. Yeah, level 5! Let's go.
Gotcha.
Can't run now, weirdo. No, it's a misunderstanding. I swear. Here, let me change.
No way.
Ah, jeez, really? Just some dude in there? What was all that hiding and stuff? Well, I want a chance to confess my feelings to Anne.
Oh, what gives?
Confess? Try to work up the courage, but I just get so nervous. I didn't want her to know it was me, so... Okay, I got the gist of it. Enough with what ifs, ands, or buts you've got. Wait, enough with what ifs, ands, or buts you've got. Tell me how you feel. Yes, ma'am. I have always felt... Nope!
Hey, watch it.
He didn't even finish!
I'm sorry, dear.
I appreciate the feeling, darling, but I already gave my heart to another.
Get out there and show 'em what for.
That don't mean it's the end of the world, though. There's always next time. You're always so confident in me, Anne. Thank you. I'm gonna keep trying. It was a mercenary that stole away my heart.
Huh?
Wait, you're still talking about that?
What a pickle.
He said, just forget about me, Anne, and walked away. That's a mighty important duty to take care of. Do you know what he gave me as a parting gift? This eye patch. Ain't she a beaut? Kinda looks like Cervantes. I was stubborn, didn't give him the proper thanks before we went our separate ways. Wonder how many years it's been. Oh man, it's gonna be a long story.
You sure can make a gal.
Are you
blush.
listening there? Anyway, my encounter with that mercenary was passionate, intense, fiery even. Okay, kids game. Please just let us go. 3,000 dash. Quest complete! And that's our first quest. Alright, cool. Alright. Thought that was... Sorry for mentioning that before it happened for hours now. It's fine. Boom! Get sniped, Tanoko Lizard. Alrighty. Well, we're at 15,000 dash. Which is funny considering the fact that We didn't do any of the quests. You know, the quests that we were told to do in order to get the dash. We didn't do any of them. Oh well. We'll go back and do them. But without further ado,
What is it, darling?
payback dash.
Thank you kindly.
All's in order, and not a dash short. Thank you kindly, dear. I don't know why I said it like that. But I ain't actually spending this 10,000 dash on repairs. I want you to keep it, Matt. I called that from a mile away. Obtain 10,000 dash. No point hiding it any longer. I'm the richest gal in the whole kingdom. Between you and me, I have a secret business that turns me in a mighty profit.
Darling.
In any case, you earned that dash fair and square. More importantly, it taught you a valuable lesson. The importance of good, hard work. First, earning your keep. Second, taking responsibility for your actions. Now you know how to take care of yourself no matter where you go. Best of luck, darling. Auntie Anne, you were looking out for us all along. Thanks.
Excuse me.
Auntie Anne, I'm here to deliver this month's payment on behalf of the Paladins.
Thank you kindly.
Yes, thank you, dear. Oh, one more thing. The guild office has a membership system. Now you go climb those ranks and make your Auntie Anne even richer, you hear? Proud of you.
Watch it.
So that was your plan? Alright, this is the Bone Dragon.
Right.
Is the King's Quest still available after repayment? Oh no, let's check. Let's go see. We got time. Let's go see. That would be a yes. It is still available. Something must be done. Without it, the capital, no, the whole kingdom will be thrown into chaos. Oh, your timing is impeccable. And by impeccable, I mean completely impeccable. I need your help. A royal treasure chest has been stolen from the castle grounds. Inside it is something incredibly precious. Its value cannot possibly be measured in wealth or words.
My apologies.
If I could, I would see the treasure returned myself, but unfortunately, my duties require me to remain in the palace at present. Have you checked the back of the alchemist area yet? No. That's why I'd hoped you would catch the villain who did this. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely for your service to the crown.
Very well.
Thank you, I won't forget this kindness, but I'm sorry to say that the thief left behind no trace to speak of. However, one of our lookouts sent in may have seen something. Do ask him if he has any clues. Alright, let me do this real quick. This isn't that bad. The back of the alchemist area, like the alchemist guild? Is there something behind it? Nope, didn't see anyone carrying any treasure chests. Definitely didn't see ghostly presence carrying one either. That had to be my eyes playing tricks on me. Ghosts. Yeah, right. What an overactive imagination. If something like that really existed, I'd be out cold as soon as I saw one. Some say that ghostly figures emerge at night in the hill east of the capital, but just so you know, I don't believe a word of it. Quit it, will you? All this talk of ghosts gonna make me too spooked for night watch. Alright, so we have to wait. So we have to wait until nighttime. We can just fast forward to nighttime, but I'm not gonna do that. We have the quest. We can come back to it later. It doesn't go away. So we have the quest. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that away. I am curious now. The back of the alchemist area. I am curious. You've piqued my curiosity, Bucket. Like physically behind the building or in the back of the building? Oh! This arm looks like it packs a punch, but its owner's probably armless. Huh. Okay. I do know what that means. I'm not saying anything. But I do know what that means. We'll probably get to it today. Alright. Can check the thing itself by examining the sides. Oh wait, really? You can examine more of it? Put a lot of detail in this game. Alright, cool. You're not sure what all this means, but those equipment diagrams look familiar. Fascinating. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, so I've got Apprentice to 11, so I can probably fight something in the wild if I come across anything. Hunter for range if I actually need to. I've got the 3 gathering and the 3 crafting taken care of, minus cook and alchemy. I don't think I'm gonna need those yet. So I should be good. But I think we're set. I think I'm set to continue the story. So let's go visit the Bone Dragon. And we will become temporarily inaccessible. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Temporarily inaccessible once you ride the Bone Dragon back to your world. You're sure you want to continue. Any unfinished quest or life challenge can be resumed after making further progress in the story. Yes. Alright. Chapter 1 story hype! How long have we been traveling? I feel like I just migrated. Matt! Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid you had already returned to your world.
What's up?
Believe me, we're trying. Damn, Trip.
Yes.
I really wanted to say goodbye to you both. And your dragon. Does he have a name? I never thought to ask.
No way.
Sorry, buddy, I can't speak dragon. Let's see, since he's a dragon made of bones, why don't we call him Skeleton?
Huh?
What is he doing?
Oh,
Oh, I get it. You want to show off for Rem, huh? Come on, let's be his wingman this time. Rem, come with us. What? What?
Oh, I know.
Wow. Pretty cool, right? Renoa would kill you. You must have all kinds of thrilling adventures, Matt. You're just like the hero from my book. To be honest, I was hoping I could spend more time with you. Oh, you said the magic word.
whoa.
Whoa, the gate! And away we go! Dot, dot, dot. Ow. Face first onto concrete. At least the last one I was on the beach. Ow, my gizzard. Ugh. Still alive, Matt? What kind of question is that? I'm being pecked. Still breathing, I see. Good. Now where the heck are we? Sounds a little delayed, but that's just my computer. Huh. Well, this place looks
Oh,
dead. Whoa, check out the size of that hole in the ground. Why is the hole a different color? Getting a serious case of deja vu.
Please, you must destroy the cog. Save this world.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. The cog is deep underground. What was that all about? Anyway, is this it? Are we back in our world?
whoa, what a find!
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright! Chapter 2. Leap of 1,000 years.
Oh,
I'd know that voice. Sounds like something from that huge hole in the ground. Come on. Okay, sticking with the theme here. I'm probably going to stay with Hunter just so I can level it up. Oh look,
what do we
Edward.
have here?
He's alive. This place is practically brimmed with ancient secrets. Maybe this hole will lead me to Matt and the others. Edward! Aw, Trip.
What the?
When I first played this, I legit thought he was going to knock him into the pit. Oh man. Whoa there. Edward, I was trying all this time.
What the?
Trip? Is that you? For a bit though. For a bit I thought they were gonna push him off too. Yeah. Edward, oh jeez, I need more practice talking.
Trip.
Trip. Matt. My dear friends, it's great to see you alive and well.
Hey, kid.
I told you I'd do absolutely whatever it takes to solve the mystery of this island. I'm not doing it alone.
Edward.
Right. Dreams, adventure, fantasy. Exactly.
Hey, kid.
Have to head off. Take care. Hope it's fun so far for everyone playing. Talk to you later. Alright, see you later, Serge. Thanks for hanging out. Where have you two been? I've been looking for you all over the place. You gotta hear this. That's such a crazy adventure. I hardly know where to start. Unbelievable. Judging by your account, it sounds like you traveled to an island in the distant past. What you experienced could only be described as a time leap. See those ruins over there? That castle must be at least 1,000 years old. You're saying we time traveled 1,000 years into the past? My head is spinning.
What the?
Spinning with excitement, you mean? Goddess, what I wouldn't give to experience an ancient civilization in the flesh. At least they left behind the mystery of this massive hole for us to solve. That girl Rem mentioned a cog deep underground. Must be at the bottom of these depths.
Hey, kid.
Huh, it's a mystery begging to be solved. You budding archaeologists know what I'm talking about. We're going to brave the depths and find that cog. Yay, let's go! Into the depths! After all, every puzzle has an answer. Yes. Good reference. Just as I expected, this isn't your ordinary hole in the ground. I can practically smell the mystery now. Hang on 1 second. Alright, sorry, I was just fixing my streaming dashboard. It was getting a little small. Just as I expected, this isn't your ordinary hole in the ground. I can practically smell the mystery now.
Oh.
Look, I think there's some kind of entrance here.
What do we have here?
Then we'll just have to let ourselves in, eh? Hopefully it'll give us a warm welcome.
Leave.
The timing in that is so good. Hopefully it'll give us a warm welcome. Leave.
Huh?
Oh, the timing of this. The writing in this is top notch. They brought back the charm of the first game, and I love it.
Whoa!
Who are you?
Poof.
Leave this place at once. Yeah. Oh, not again. Watch out. Yeah, way to go, Skeleton. Yeah, let's go. I will end you. Wizard lightning battle. Uh-oh. Hope you're having as much fun as I am, kid. Not even a second, just jumps in. Alright. Blue Skid Dude, we can too. And the skeleton's coming with us. No! Oh no, the skeleton! we make it through, and she does not. Gotta be faster than that, random shadow lady. Gotta be faster than that. Little moments through time there. You can see the Origin Island DLC there. You can see... what else is there? It looks like there's... There are a couple of references to the first game, and then there are just a couple of, just, like, off... like, random bubbles. Alright. Now, a while back I showed the extended gameplay preview. I think it was like 17 minutes of gameplay. This is it. But now it's in English.
Whoa!
God, where the heck are we? Thanks, Life Online Services. Possibly. I didn't play it much, so I don't know.
Extraordinary.
A whole new world of dreams and fantasy, that's where.
Extraordinary.
Just look at the size of this place. It's humongous. Do you think we performed a time leap? Looks different than the island we visited before. I bet we're lost in some other weird place. Don't be so flippant, Trip. This is undiscovered territory. A beautiful world such as this requires a name.
Hey, kid.
What do you think we should call it, Matt? No. I did this once. I'm not doing it again. What? You already named an island? You're out of ideas? Guess it's up to me, then. I, Professor Edward, hereby name this sprawling island Ginormosia.
Hey, watch it.
Thought real hard about that one, didn't you?
What do we have here?
Now that's settled, let's start exploring. Got a lot of ground to cover. Literally.
No way.
Hang on, shouldn't we find a way back first? We don't even know where to find food in this place. Let's see if Skelligan knows the way home.
Whoa.
Hey, where's Skelligan? Must have been separated midair. Maybe he's landed somewhere nearby. Over here. That's not creepy. Let's go check this out. There's a voice coming from that tower. Better go check it out. The Sandizard! Or Sandzard. From East Grassy Plains.
Yeah. There. Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
There. Yeah. There. Yeah.
Boom! Level 6 Hunter. Let's go. Alright, cool. I'm saving up for it. Oh, there we go. Sleep arrows. Let's go. Alright, now I can use sleep arrows. You can switch charge attacks. Switching arrows will also change the type of charge attack that is unleashed. Adapt and overcome any type of challenge. Alright, cool. I'm gonna level up my attack. Alright, so now that I can use sleep arrows, I need to attack I need to use 50 sleep arrows in order to finish this one, so it's probably what we'll work on. Alrighty. Probably need to explore more of this place. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, there.
I can't see! Oh man.
There.
You guys aren't supposed to follow me.
There.
Supposed to die.
Yeah. There.
Alright. I panicked. There's no more enemy. Oh, there's some over there. Okay. I want to show off the sleep arrows. Alright. Hold R1. Alright, sleep arrows. Be very, very quiet. Now. I got one.
There.
Sleep arrows.
There.
There we go.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to sleep. Wakey, wakey. Level 7. Let's go. Alright. Up, 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 up. Seems arrow rain follows targeted enemy. Oh, good to know. That's helpful. Come, come, let's get a closer look at you.
Whoa.
Ew, disgusting. Oh my, you're a rude one. Was only hoping to meet a new species. You some kind of monster? Rather small and dainty for monsters, though. Ooh, dainties. That's what I'll call you.
Hey, kid.
We dainties call ourselves humans. And who might you be? My name is Googalina, and I'm known for my big and beautiful eye.
Gotcha.
Hey, Googalina, that big beautiful eye of yours see any bony dragons recently? I haven't seen any bony dragons, but seeing is one thing I do well. Googalina, reading mode! Essentially the Eye of Sauron. I see him. A whitish dragon on the horizon. You'll find him beyond the desert, just past the shiny poop. Can't miss it.
Aw, what gives?
Shiny poop? Are you being serious right now? I think that's what I saw. My eye has been a little dry lately. Here, this map will help you find your way around here. That from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Sauron's from Lord of the Rings. Good luck finding your dragon. I'll be watching over you. The weird pad's been updated. A map of West Dry Ridge Desert has been added to your weird pad. Towers. When you approach a tower, its eye will pop open and a map of the surrounding area will be added to your weird pad. It will also offer helpful adventure tips, so be sure to strike up a conversation. Regions in Generomosia have an area rank, affecting the type and level of enemies, gatherable items. Affecting the type and level of enemies and gatherable items that appear within them. Unlock and adjust the area rank using the towers. To unlock higher area ranks, you'll need to raise each area's EXP. Defeat enemies and gather resources to increase the area's EXP. Is the weird pad something found or something Edward built? I don't know. I can feel Googlina's 1,000-year stare on me. Well, let's get searching for the skeleton. Alright. This guy's gonna run. Hey, you! Back here! There we go. Yeah, wait, stop. There's no need to resort to violence.
Whoa.
Whoa, what in the world? Just let me go. I'll tell you what I know, okay? Just please don't take my insides. Anything but that. Weird thing to say. Well, I guess when you put it that way. Thanks, I owe you one. I'm what they call a roving mimic. I know all about this region. Been everywhere from deserts too hot to traverse on foot. to Cherry Blossom's viewing spot for spirits, to the deepest of lava pits. What, you think it's weird for a Mimic to be roving? Get with the times, pal. Solo travel's all the rage in the Mimic world right now. Really appeals to the nomadic side of me, you know? Anyway, here's your info. I know you'll be interested in this one. It's about that huge castle out in the middle of the grassy plain. Gonna be honest with you, pal. Turn back. That place is locked up tighter than my cousin Tony. Okay. Got barriers of light. Heck, you can't get near it. I tried to avoid even looking at the thing myself. Now, if you had a shrine of light that could break that seal, that's a different story. All we got around here are shiny poops, though. If you're still planning on going, I recommend you find some village full of nice monsters and prepare for a big fight. And feel free to take any materials or items you need. This part of the land is for everyone. Anyway, that's my advice. Let's both take everything one step at a time and keep trekking, eh? See ya! Or rather, hope I don't ever see ya again. Weird. What's with that guy? Why roving and not wandering or traveling? Had no idea what that meant at first. It's a synonym. It's a synonym. Alright, a lot of level 10 stuff here. I did not increase my level in my gathering classes like I probably should have, but that's okay. We can come back and do this. Ah! Hot, 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 hot. Yeesh, this bird is cooking. Any longer and I'll become a roast Edward, too. No way we can cross this scorching desert on foot. Let's take a look around this area. Who knows, maybe we'll find ourselves a ride. Beware the scorching desert. Some parts of the desert will be scorching hot, dealing damage to you if you try to walk across them. To avoid damage, try riding a mount. Sleep arrows! Go to sleep! Wonder how you're supposed to get to the ores in the Scorch. Ooh, I don't know. Help! Help me! My head is killing me, and it's so heavy. Incredible! Not only can monsters in these parts talk, they have gigantic heads, too. The Don got himself stung by a bee, that's why his face blew up. Not funny! I need to get rid of the venom, now! Only soothing water from the oasis can break down the venom, but I keep toppling over because of my big head. I have a big head, little arms.
Hey, kid!
This is our chance. If we help them out, maybe they'll lend us a camel or something. Alright, talk to the Don. I could really use some help. I'm in a grisly situation here. I need to clear up this poison. If you could bring me some soothing water from the oasis, that'd be great. Thanks, I appreciate it. Whoops. Whenever I bow, my head gets stuck in the ground. Find soothing water. Alright. Let's go do that. Oh, you're certainly a new face.
Oh,
It's another talking monster. Huh, I can see you're brimming with life energy. Unlike that poor sap.
huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, that one over there. They're not to be trifled with. They're both here and not here. In between beings with no corporal form. I call them phantom buddies. They are the spirits of powerful heroes whose souls have wandered into this world. Kinda spooky. If you can work out an agreement with one, they'll help you on your journey. So you may want to chat them up.
Hey, kid!
You sure know a lot about this world. I don't suppose you could point us in the direction of some soothing water. I'm told we could find it in the oasis. Oh, I could, but you see, I've already gathered every last drop. It works as a great moisturizing serum for us Hanawa folk. Keep us smooth and supple. If you want it, you'll have to fight me for it. Oh ho ho ho! Well, well, quite intimidating for a hollow piece of pottery. If we're not careful, we could be the ones hurting. In that case, let's see if we can't get this phantom fellow to lend us their power. Phantom buddies! Isn't Hanawa the name of the kid? Yes, it is the name on the East Grassy Plains. In Ginormosia, you might encounter phantoms, souls of powerful heroes who have wandered into this world. Talk to them and they'll join you as allies for a short time. Only one phantom buddy can join your party at a time. Keep in mind that they disappear after a period or when you leave Ginormosia, so make the most of their help while they're with you. Phantom buddies do not level up while adventuring, but any EXP they gain will be shared among other party members. Having them in your party will accelerate the growth of your buddies. I was so happy when I saw this because this is Colin from the first game. Rest at campfires found either villages or next to tents scattered around Ginormosia to restore your strength. This is Colin, the wizard that you find in the Iridian Desert outside of the ancient ruins, or the ancient temple. His mission to kill Calamitous, so that's really cool that he's back in this game. Huh, I somehow knew that our paths would cross. Forgive my manners, did I startle you? You see, my fortune reading said I would have a splendid encounter today.
That's great.
And that I should help whoever I end up meeting. Sure, the journeying with you will be good fun. Good to meet you. Can you try to rest until night? Yeah, let's see. Take a short rest. Oh, no. It's a full day's rest. That's odd. Alright. Weird. What? You got a phantom buddy to help you? Dang, I should have kept my mouth hole shut. But I won't be going down that easily. This serum's staying far out of your reach. Bring it, buddy. Sleep arrows. Sleep arrows. That was straight up bullying. That was bullying. Obtained soothing water. Yay. I lost. My beautiful Hanawa body's got... Oh, okay. That went by too fast. Alright, let's get this soothing water to the dawn. Hiya! There! Yeah, exactly. The only two voice lines you need to hear. My savior! Give it to me, quick! Splish splash and rub it all in. Ah, much better. Finally, a perfect sized head for my perfect sized body. Now, Don Bear's Bear Essential is back open for business. Bear what now? Did I introduce myself? I'm the Don of Don Bear's Bear Essentials. Pleasure to meet you. Please accept this camel as a token of my gratitude. Don't mind the hump, you'll get used to it. Have a good trip. Come visit Don Bear's Bear Essentials anytime. Mounts have been unlocked. Yeah! Except we're not gonna be using that mount. Nah. We're gonna be riding a freaking dragon. Alright. So honestly, all you have to do is just click on L1 or whatever controller you're using, whatever the left bumper is if you're on controller, and voila, you have a mount. You can jump, you can run. That's about it. Try anything else, jump off your mount. And this is how you cross the desert. Whee! But yeah, I'm gonna level with you, Bucket. I don't know how you're gonna get this without burning yourself. Because you do take damage, and you take a lot of it. So I genuinely don't know. There's gonna have to be some way to do it, but I genuinely don't know. Same with attacking. I don't know how they expect you to do it. Found someone's dropped belongings. Run! Alright. You found someone's dropped belongings. Are all the mounts the same? I don't know. I don't know, actually. I've only ever come across the two, the camel and the napdragon, so I don't know. I have seen the promotional pictures of, like, a bike, which is definitely interesting, but yeah, I don't know. Alright. Climb this here. Ah, shoot. I fell. Hey, whose undies are these?
No way.
I know it's scorching and all, but have some decency.
I've got
No, this could have been the scene of an armed robbery. The case of the desert bandits. Ah, the perfect case for Detective Professor Edward to solve.
Hey,
Since when were you a detective? Look, the abandoned clothes form a trail leading to that building. Shiny poop! It really does exist! Somebody, help!
what the?
Who said that? Oh no, the victim must be trapped inside. Oh look, there's the bird. Oh shoot, they followed us. That's rude. Who said you could follow us, you jerks? Alright, the Joe E Shrine. Appears to be a shrine of some sort. Exactly the thing I... Darn it, the text goes by way too fast. I guess I asked for that, so fair enough. Oh look, red wolves. But please help me!
What the?
The bandits are a pack of wolves? Ooh! Distract him, Colin. Sleep arrows. There we go, Mr. Sandman complete. Ah, level 10. Oh, nice combo, Colin. Nice combo. Nice work, Matt. We taught those mangy thieves a lesson.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for saving me. We did what anyone should do in our position. Speaking of which, allow me to fetch your clothes. You must feel embarrassed being naked and all.
Hmm?
One of the enemies have count towards challenges. They do, but some challenges require specific enemies. Naked? I wasn't wearing those clothes. I was storing them. Oh, you must be that dresser the crow was carrying around. I guess we forgot to mention that part to Edward when we were recapping our adventure. I see, it's all coming together now. The crow warped to this island carrying the dresser to the shrine, but on the way some clothes must have tumbled out of its drawers. Eureka! I've cracked the case of the desert bandits. Whoa, he wasn't kidding about being a detective.
What do we have here?
You're still a mystery yourself, strange dresser. How are you able to talk? Here, let me take a look at you. Stop, that tickles. If you find red wolves, heroes account as Mysterium. I think so. I feel like it should. My name is Kanugi. I used to be a carpenter before I was turned into this.
What the?
You're human?
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up like this one day and no one could understand me at all. You're the first people I've met who actually understand what I'm saying. That must be the interpreter on Trip's helmet picking up your voice.
I need to ask you a favor.
You know, this could be some kind of fate. Mind if I come along with you for a while?
Yeah.
Of course you can. We'll help you find a way to get back to normal.
Thanks a lot.
Sweet, thanks. Feel free to use my droid to keep your clothes and savings. I am a dresser, after all. Obtained odd dresser. And with that, the shiny poop is no longer shiny. That sounds like a skeleton.
Oh.
Did I hear skeleton just now? He doesn't sound so good. Shrines. Solving the puzzles contained within the various shrines around Ginormosio may lead to various mysterious encounters. Explore far and wide to uncover the secret behind these unusual events.
Yeah. There. Yeah. Yeah. There. Yeah. There. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Level 11. Let's see what we got here. At 24 points. Probably gonna level up my defense. There we go. Now my bow is stronger. And I can't get poison arrows, so I'm apprentice. Save for poison. Yeah, I can't get that till I'm apprentice. And I need to go hunt in Mysteria. I didn't do that, so yeah, maybe I'll save for poison. Alright. Ooh, sand sharks.
Yeah. Yeah. There. Yeah. Yeah. There. Yeah.
Ah, run! Alright. Get ready for some laser eye treatment. No, leave Skeleton alone. What have we here? You must be those dainties my sister mentioned. Sister? Yes, indeed. I'm Googlina's brother, Googlebert. She sent me a signal by eye contact, something about dainties looking for a dragon. I found your bony friend collapsed here, and I was just healing him with my laser eye. Feel better now, don't you? Rough.
No way.
Better? Look at him, he's miserable. Is there something stuck up his nose?
All right.
Time to use the old nose tickling strat. Wow, that's a key for traveling between worlds. You can use it to visit my world whenever you please. We're pals, after all. Oh, really? Seems to be more of this jewel than meets the eye. beep, beep, beep. The weird pet has the same eyes as Trip's helmet. He couldn't have built this thing. Alright, purple door. He's fallen, he can't get up, yeah. Ah, the first game's menu music. Aha! We can get back to our world through this gate. Doesn't just send you home. You can go, then go back. Oh, you can go, then go back, then go around, even upside down. You got the freedom to go wherever you'd like. With just one push of a button, the whole world will be your tasty oyster. Ain't that a fancy feather in your cap?
Extraordinary.
Now that sounds perfectly practical. Can't imagine a handier tool to have in our adventure. Sure we'll see a lot of use out of it. I'd like to stay and learn more about this world, but there are still mysteries waiting to be solved back in ours.
Hey,
So let's go home. We can always come back here when we're ready. It was nice meeting you. Come visit me again, my friends. Ever heard of convergent evolution? True. What are those people doing in this world? Perhaps they can help free his soul. Please, use the power you were given well. What could this mean? I still don't know. Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. A map of East Dry Ridge Desert was added to your weird pads. We have West and we have East. And we're back in the present. Made it back in one piece. Ginormosia. Ginormous land with ginormous mysteries waiting to be uncovered.
huh?
Huh. Where'd that phantom buddy go? I guess Colin doesn't want to return. Alright. They've vanished, it seems. Still, I'm sure our paths will cross again somewhere. I wonder what other sorts of phantom buddies are out there. If we find any, we'll have to get them to lend us their strength. Wasn't Dry Sand Ridge the name of the place in the original? Iridian Desert was the... At least it was in the English version. I think it might have been in the Japanese one. I don't know. But the English version was Iridian Desert. Now, team, a question for you all. There's one more thing left for us to investigate. What is it? Oh yeah, the depths! We're gonna check it out before that weirdo stopped us in our tracks. There should be a cog at the bottom of the depths. What is it? Undiscovered treasure? Or a cursed relic, perhaps? I can't rest until I've seen it with my own eyes. Flying with Skelligan. So we've unlocked fast travel for everything. We've unlocked it in the past, present, and Ginormosia. Select the Skeleton icon and map you travel to towns, dungeons, other places you visit. You also fly to any other town in Ginormosia simply by selecting the icon on the map. Alright, adventure your way. Travel across the vast continent, master lives, unravel the island's mystery. The unique adventure is yours to shape. We now have full freedom. Select teleportation gate from your weird pad to travel between Ginormosia and other worlds. Move between worlds with ease, anytime, anywhere. Yep. Honestly, all you do is you open the map with the weird pad, and it's going to tell me how to do it anyway. Press square to open a list displaying destinations you can fly to with Skelligan and personal requests you can undertake. Use this if you're unsure where to go. pressing up and down toggles between maps of the present, past, and Gynormosia. Move the right stick up or down to toggle between overview and detailed maps. Okay. So yeah, so we can go to the present, which we are now. We can go to the past, which is Eternia Village and Mysteria Island. And we can go to Gynormosia. We only have 2 areas unlocked, West Dryridge Desert and East Dryridge Desert, but we got a lot to do. Or sorry, a lot we can do. Eternia Village, we can come back here if we want to. But yeah, if you opened this game for the first time and you just saw this and you were a little disappointed, I hope this helps out. Alrighty, let's go investigate the depths. I do plan on finishing chapter... Oh, okay, we unlocked the teleportation gate. Alright, I do plan on finishing chapter 2 today, so we don't have a lot left. I think we have like 2 quests left, so let's go take care of that, and then we'll end the stream for the day. Alrighty. I'm gonna go this way because there's a treasure chest over there. I want my loot. HP potion. Let's go. Wonder if Cervantes is a phantom buddy. That'd be awesome. Well, well, look who's back. I've been waiting. Oh no, it's the creepy girl again.
Huh?
Excuse me? I'll have you know I have a name. It's Carla. But enough about that. What have you done with my jewel? Is all of Is all of Gynormosia accessible at once, or is there like other areas where you need to progress the story? I don't know. I don't know. I definitely want to whatchamacallit? I definitely want to explore that on my personal profile, and then I'll come back to you later about that. But to my knowledge, I think everything's open. You're just probably not high enough level for some areas. Like, you might get your butt kicked in some areas if you're low level, but pretty sure the areas are open. Okay. Enough about that. What have you done with my jewel?
Huh?
Huh? You mean the jewel we found in that giant continent? You found? It's mine! Give it back! This way! You can't run from me! Yeah, but we can hide. Seems like we lost her. Oof, I need to catch my breath. Let me just take a seat on this podium here. Secret tunnel.
What the?
What he said. I love when voice acting takes care of the entire text box. Ah, I see. This cavity was part of a hidden door mechanism, and your bird talon was the key to unlocking it. Perhaps the person who built these doors also had a pet bird. Let's have a rummage and find out what's hidden inside. Investigate the hidden room.
Whoa!
Yeah, don't scare me like that. I was looking at that mural, thinking it's some sort of hidden treasure map. Hey, we've seen this before. Strange apparatus that seems to be 2 pedestals stuck together. Way too uncomfortable to be a bed. I want to see the mural though. Aw, lame. A desk. Wait, no. An apparatus of some sort. Let me try to repair it. This should be a worthy challenge. Let's see. Made of a material I've never seen before. Repairs will have to wait. Alright, search the desk.
Extraordinary.
A research journal. Written by the ancients. This is just what I was hoping to find. I have succeeded in extracting life energy from the human body, but not without side effects. It appears subjects with a high degree of life force are transformed into inanimate objects. Some of the islanders have already discovered and named these objects strangelings. The strangelings must not be allowed to recover their former power. My servant will collect and dispose of them for me. Ah, we got a villain. People turning into strangelings. What a strange thing to happen! Haha!
Hey, watch it.
Aha, very funny, Edward. Jokes aside, I'm curious about the dresser we found out there. Could they be a strangeling? And that crow we saw carrying the dresser. If it's the servant sent to deal with the strangelings, that means we might find more of them in General Mosia.
Hey, kid.
I'll have to carry out a wider search during our next visit. But for now, let's focus on exploring the depths. My gut is telling me that Cog is the key to solving this ancient mystery. Onward! Whatever you do, don't let Carla find you. Delve deeper into the depths.
Hey, pal.
Chest.
No.
We don't have the manpower. I need 2 buddies. I have no buddies. Douglas, that you? Very funny. Very funny, Bucket. Well played. Found you.
Whoa.
Ah! My jewel. Give it back now. We'd like to, but it's already gone. Excuse me?
Appreciate it.
Your jewel is magnificent. It led us to an undiscovered world. I can't thank you enough. Edward, shut up. That does it. Get out of here right now. Obstara Vexus. Wait, can't we talk things over? What? Stay back.
Whoa.
Edward, be careful. Now, I'm sure this has all been a great misunderstanding. What's your problem? I told you to stay back. Maybe some pain will teach you how to mind your own business. I'll show you a never-ending nightmare. I wonder if you can endure it. What a load! I can't even move under the weight.
Oh, what gives?
What's going on in there? Edward! Ugh, no use. This rock won't budge. You've got to find a way to break it, kid. You're my only hope out of... Ah! Don't worry, we'll be back to save you.
Gotcha.
Edward's in trouble. We gotta do something. Are you... Ouch! Alright? Dang it. My first line and I bit my tongue.
Whoa.
Whoa. Did that statue just talk? Let us pretend that didn't happen. I am willing to offer you what help I can. Simply place a shred of hope right here, and I shall do the rest.
Huh?
Huh? I don't think we have that. You do, but by another name. A strangeling. Those hopeful few who hold secret power. Not sure I follow, but it might be worth a try. it is so delayed.
Hmm?
Huh? Whoa, she turned back into a human!
Nice.
Look at me, I can finally hold my tools again! I was gonna say reintroducing, but I guess this is the first time she made an appearance in this game. Kanugi. She was... I think she had another name in Fantasy Life Online, but it's the same character. She was the carpenter in Fantasy Life Online. I didn't get to play much, but I did get to play this. So we have a returning character from Fantasy Life 1, Colin, and we have a returning character in Fantasy Life Online, Kanugi. So, very cool. Very cool to see returning characters. I, Kanugi, am at your service. You may have lost a dresser, but I can always make you a new one. I feel so light in body and soul. How'd you change me back? This blue flower we call Celestia's Gift has the power to restore strangelings to their former selves. Wait, Celestia's Gift? A talking goddess statue. Are you the goddess Celestia? Thank you. How can I ever repay your kindness? Cervantes could also be a strangeling. Could be. Could be. I don't know if we're going to see any life masters. Oh, wait. Oh, actually, never mind. A cake with lots of strawberries on top will do. Teehee. I mean, these kind people could use your help.
Yeah.
No problem. They help me out and I always return a favor. My, your fellowship grows strong. Hehe. You find more strangelings. Please bring them to me. These shreds of hope are sure to aid you in your time of need. And I, too, shall be watching over you. How to find strangelings. Obtain strangelings from shrines in Gynormosia, or from dungeons and quests in either the past or Gynormosia. Monsters and gathering spots with a crown mark may also hide these strange creatures.
All right.
Great! Now we got another friend to help us save Edward. I recognize that. That's Colm. I recognize that donut scream. I'm coming, Colm. You're my spirit plushling. I'm coming, Colm. Matt. Spoiler.
We did it.
What, me guessing it was Colm? You're alive, thank goodness. I mean, you already knew. I mean, I did already know, but when I first played it, I also guessed it was Colm. Like, I knew that voice. You're alive, thank goodness. Cook searched and searched, but couldn't find you or the professor anywhere. Oh yeah, you guys were with us. Totally forgot. Just kidding. How could I forget your fluffy little rumps?
Excuse me.
Wait, where is the professor? Isn't he with you? Yeah, about that. What? Trapped underground by a strange lady? It sounds like Edward's got more on his mind than archaeology.
No way.
That's not... Wait, back up. What was that loud shriek a moment ago? Holmes lost donut. It got squashed in the debris.
Huh?
That's it? Jeez, I thought someone saw a ghost or something. Cook tried building a hut out of the rubble, but it was too hard. Cook has stubby arms. Was that innuendo? I don't think so. Sounds like a job for Kanuga the Carpenter. I've been itching to take on another job.
Wanna see what I've got?
I got this. Leave it to me and I'll build you the house of your dreams. We have a house!
Yes, sir.
Wow, you're amazing, Miss Kanugi. No, Master Kanugi.
Yeah.
Fixing for an apprenticeship, eh? I'll take on anyone who's willing to learn.
Got a sec?
Let's make do with this house for tonight. It's already getting late. Yes, ma'am. You're worn out. It's written all over your faces. We'll start working on the plan to save Edward after a good night's sleep. Sorry there's not much room. Don't worry, Professor uses Colm as a pillow all the time. Alright, cool. Rest at your house. Your house. It's your house, so choose how you decorate it. Place furniture, change the decor, and build your very own dream house. Sleeping in beds will change the time of day and restore your stamina. Get plenty of rest before your next big adventure. Edward. I hope he's okay. There, Trip.
Cook agrees.
Cook will pet you until you feel better.
No way.
Knock it off. I don't feel any better. Decorating indoors. Yeah, we could, but I don't know if we have anything. Oh, we have a workbench. Okay, let's put a workbench down, I guess. Right there's good. Got a workbench, and that's it. Yeah, we didn't really make any furniture in this one. I made quite a few in my other profile, but I didn't really make a lot of furniture in this one. Alrighty. There's Cook and Colm. There we are.
Gotcha.
Finally, you're up. Come on, we gotta discuss the plan to save Edward.
Yeah.
We can't just smash our way through that boulder. Not without the help of a skilled miner, anyway. Though, there was a miner that was visiting Eternia Village. Legend has it he smashed his way through a mountain. They call him the Dugginator.
Oh,
He destroyed a whole mountain? Cool, this guy sounds tough.
Got a sec?
How about using that time loop of yours to find him in the past and bring him here?
gotcha.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh,
The Dugginator, here we come. Alright, Chapter 2 complete. Alrighty. All this stuff done. Okay. That seems like a good place to call it for the day. We have finished Chapter 2. So we have unlocked the ability to... Oh, wait, no. That's what I wanted. We've unlocked the ability to travel to the past, the present, and the open world of Ginormosia, which I will definitely be exploring. But yeah, that'll conclude today's stream and celebrate the launch of Fantasy Life I worldwide. It is out for everybody on all platforms, except for Switch 2, because that's not out yet. But other than that, all platforms. So yeah. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you to my mods, and thanks for the conversations. This was fun. Nice to have some conversations while playing games. I love when that happens. And next time, and by next time I mean tomorrow, we will be tackling 2 more lives under our belt. We'll be getting Mercenary and Alchemist taken care of. We'll tackle those guys, and then we will do a little exploring. Maybe do some apprenticeships for mining and woodcutting. Maybe do some hunting. I don't know, but we're just gonna do a nice little. We're gonna expand our lives a bit before we explore Chapter 3, because Chapter 3 kind of short. Chapter 3 is kind of short. So I want to make the most out of that one. So we're going to do some Mercenary and Alchemist tomorrow, as well as maybe getting some other ones under our belt, leveling those guys up. But yeah, let me go ahead and tab out of the game here. So the music's going to stop, unfortunately. So tomorrow at, I think I have on my schedule, actually, I can check. Pretty sure I have scheduled. Let me just pull it up real quick. I want to say I have it set. Yes. So 4 p.m., just like all the other times. I'll be back for Fantasy Life. But Thursday is still Brickslog. That is not going away. It'll just be done in the morning rather than the afternoon. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, we will start a new Brickslog series. And I will return back here at 4 p.m. tomorrow for our daily Fantasy Life streaming. So yeah. With that being said, I keep saying that. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.